Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's the first video I'm actually ever going to do, so just watch this space. Well, what am I planning to do today? I've got this old clock. You can see the time's wrong at the moment, and I'm just going to revamp it for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this thing here. I don't know what it's called actually, but it's got loads of sort of metallic spikes, and I think builders and all sorts of people use it. And because if you feel the texture of the wood around here, it's really smooth and lacquered. So what I want is a nice rough surface, because I'm going to decoupage it. So that's what I'm actually doing. Be very careful though, because that really hurts your fingers. I know normally what you always hear from people is like, oh, hello, this is my video. Welcome to my channel. And first of all, if you want, could you please look down there and subscribe or click the like button, so that I can get so many likes, and then people will probably pay me to do videos. I don't have a subscribe button and I don't have a like. At least I don't think so. So one day I'll get there, I'm sure. So all I'm doing really is just making this, just scraping it all off so that I put a bit of a rough surface, because I'm going to use some glue on it, and I'm going to use these Tesco napkins. So I'll show you all of that in a minute. And like all those professionals, I didn't prepare anything in advance, so I'm going to have to keep pausing and coming back, if that's alright by you. Actually, do I even know how to pause this thing? I don't think it pauses, I think it just stops. Don't know. But anyway, you're just going to have to watch me do everything. So, my hand's really dusty, look. But it's perfect, because yesterday my hand was black. So I've put a little bit of dye in my hair and I forgot to wipe it. Sorry, I think it fell down. You can tell I'm not a professional now. Hopefully it's going to stay up. If it doesn't stay up, well, we can look at the ceiling for a while. I don't have a problem with that. So try, what you could do really is to take off the whole mirror. The whole the glass before you do it. But that would mean I'd have to go upstairs and look for a screwdriver, and I'm not in the mood for that. So, oh, ceiling again. That's actually my fruit basket. Isn't it gorgeous? Do you want to see it? Nah, maybe not. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, annoying. Don't worry. When I become a professional, I'll have all the props. Yep, there we are. So I'm not going to do too much of it because you're not going to see it anyway. Now the next thing, again, see those horrible hands? I'll be back in a second. Just getting some stuff ready. A little thing just to put some glue and water and a bit of PVA glue. And I can't open it. This video wasn't very well planned, was it? It's not opening. Still not opening. Oh my goodness. This is not how to do a video. Okay, let's try with some tools. Get some of the glue off here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. What do I do now? Because I can't open it. What do I do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a hole on the top. There we are. I've made a hole at the top. So I'm going to get some of my glue out of that hole. Just a bit, I don't need too much glue. Yeah. side and hope that no one touches it. I'll be back in a second. I think a second is a long time in video land, huh? One more second. Right, so I've mixed a bit of water with the glue. You can't really see it. There, whoops! Well, water and glue. It's just, it drips like that. Just a bit of PVA glue and a bit of water. I'm just leaving that there for a second. Oh, you might want to see my face. There we are. I'm going to put that aside at the moment. Actually, I think I might add a bit more glue just to make it slightly more sticky. Yeah, that's better. See the hole that I made. Not the best thing to do, but want to see it? That's what it looks like. Hey! Oh, wow. There it is. I'll put that aside. Now, I like these. You know. These are napkins. Ooh. You can see now, if you look on this side, it's white. Then on this side, it's the beautiful pattern. But what I'm going to do, if you check it properly, make sure you buy the ones that you can separate, because you don't want it to be too thick. You see my nose. Move back again, there you can see my face. So try and separate it, and I'll show you in a minute. And if you want, you can keep the white part, because you can always use it for something else. I don't know why it's wet, but I've separated it because I don't want it to be too thick. Put that one aside. And now with this, okay, put that aside. Now remember, that should be quite dusty at the moment. So I'm just going to wipe it off. I don't want any wetness on it, at least not for now. It's going to get wet anyway, so I've just wiped it down. Right, and if you want, you can sort of start this way. So I'm going to use little strips like this. I'm going to cut them into pieces. Yep, I'm going to put a bit of the gluey water on this. Notice I've got something on the table because I don't want the table getting wet. And then I'm going to take a little piece. I'm going to add it down. Remember, I've got glue there as well. I'm just going to dab it this time. Can you see that? And then I'm going to take another piece, and the smaller the piece the better, I would think. Don't rush it, and you want to overlap it because it looks nice. Don't mind if it's, you see, so I've done that. I'm going to put a little bit more water. Remember, the water's got glue, so it's going to glue it down. And don't worry about, because you can see what's happening at the surface here. All of that's going to come off later on. So I'm just going to keep building round and round. See, I don't know how to pause this thing, because if I knew how to pause it, I'd show you the last bit. So, how do I pause it? I think I don't want to stop it. Do I just, if I touch that, I might pause it. You know what? You just keep watching me. I'll do it really fast. Feel a little bit like a bit of Benny Hill coming on. No, it doesn't sound like that, does it? Doesn't sound anything like that, does it? Yeah. So obviously, I mean, once I've built the first layer, I'm going to build another layer on top of it. And I think the thicker, the better. But that's just me. You can do this on boxes. It's called decoupage. And I'm only using PVA. But there's another, you know, if you really want to go in and, you know, do loads of fantastic work, decoupage, then you've got decoupage glue. You've got nice courses that teach you how to do it as well. I know a very good lady here in Bushy who knows how to do it. And if you want her link, just let me know. See, I'm saying all the stuff all you video people like to say. So, yeah, so you see, I'm building it already. It's going round. It's the water and the glue that keeps it stuck down. There. So can you see it? At the moment, this is what's happening. So I can't see it properly this way, so I'm going to go back and fill those gaps once I've gone around. But the top part, you can see, looks a bit full. I like it looking rugged as well. You don't want it looking too smooth, you know. If you want smooth, go to the factory ones in China. And this one is handmade by Eki. So it's not going to be smooth. But we do want it to be durable, so make sure you've got enough glue in your pot of water. That's very important. We will go over this with glue again later on. I think I'm getting glue on the table. And this can be really therapeutic if you're not videoing it for people. I dropped some. If you're not videoing it for people to see on TV or on the internet, then it's very therapeutic. Right now, all I can do is think about, oh, I wonder what I look like while I'm doing this. Or can they actually see my face? Because I'm so busy concentrating on, did I burn my rice? Eh? Hope not. I'm actually working in the kitchen, you see. I was trying to cook some rice as well. Yay. You see, it's developing really fast. Like I said, don't bother about the piece that sticks onto the glass. And like, again, as I said, you could actually take out the glass. But I'm one of those lazy creatives. You know, don't like anything that's monotonous. Do we know what that means? Anything that I have to do the same thing over and over and over again. Which is like, I like the idea of having to strip this. Oh, don't fall again, I beg. Oh, there. I wonder if you can actually see what I'm doing. It would be nice if I could actually hear what your thoughts are right now. As per like, are you telling me to hurry up? Are you telling me, ooh, I can't see? I don't know. But we're getting there, look. It's gone all the way, it's going round now. It will be a pretty mirror, trust me. Especially when it dries up and then you sort of glaze it. It has this beautiful little shine. It's going to be a very, very vintagey. And you can do this with any kind of, you can do it with newspaper. You know, you can do it with music sheets. I just like this because it goes with my with the colour of the walls in my craft room. Yeah, just dropped it there. I've got a craft room. Yeah. There we are. Well, we're getting there. Just almost done the first. And again, you can see I keep tearing. And some of the pieces are big, some of the pieces are small. Just because I don't want it to just look even and all the same. It's nice when you can sort of see the different patterns in different places overlapping each other. It's so easy. So easy to do. Wonder how long these videos are allowed to last. Is there a time scale? Because if there is, I think I've done a 15-minute video already. Is that possible? My first YouTube video is 15 minutes plus. And I haven't even started yet. Hold on. What's happening here? Yeah. So I haven't been very well recently. Had something called sinusitis. There's so many different types of illnesses in this world, and I guess, you know, every day you wake up in the morning and you're well, you need to say thank you, God, because it's not an easy life, but we're here, and therefore we ought to be thankful. And Christmas is coming soon. Absolutely no money to buy presents, so we'll see. Or maybe we'll do it this way: get the presents and don't have the turkey. After all, who really likes turkey? Tell the truth. How many people actually like turkey? You know, what I did last year, I think, is I bought a smoked turkey from, you know, one of those African shops that's not run by Africans, run, you know, in London. It was really nice smoked turkey. It was a bit hard though, you know. You see what's happening? Almost there. Don't mind the rough edges because you're gonna sort those out later on. Remember, the water, can't see, can you? I'm using a mixture of glue and water for this. You know, I'd say maybe if you're gonna put 2 tablespoons of glue, then add about 4 tablespoons of water, and then at the end, when you decide, when it's a bit dry and you want to glaze it, then you can use it again on top. Or personally, I would use PVA on its own, but make sure it's the one that, you know, that dries clear. Otherwise, maybe me, or I'm not the one who told you to go and buy the unclear one. Because then you'll be looking for Eki, or looking for where to press unlike. Like I said, I don't even know if I have any of that stuff. We shall see once it's finished. So, I've gone all around. How beautiful is that? Hey, hey. That means it's beautiful in my language. What language, Eki? Well, I'm an Ibibio, or Ibibio, from the south of Nigeria. You know, don't know if any of you have heard of the state of Akwa Ibom. That's where I'm from. So, yeah, I'm from Akwa Ibom state in Nigeria. Right, so what am I doing? I'm going over the whole thing again with some more sheets. This time I don't mind if the sheets are bigger, but then be careful because you might have some nice designs that you don't want to cover, sorry. And you're going to see how much thicker and how much, you know, more the color is going to show once I'm done. And make sure, as you're going around this time, that you're checking to make sure that you've covered any gaps that there may have been. So that's my biggest challenge right now. It's not a challenge as such, but that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm working from behind now so that I can see the edges. And don't worry, it's so easy to tear off when it's wet. Just make sure it's soaking. Yeah. See what I mean? Easy. And we'll deal with the back later on. and the front. So yeah, you can see the part. I don't know if you can notice the difference between the part that's thicker now and the part that hasn't been done. Well, that part hasn't even got any there. So this is what I mean. Go around again. Excuse me. And cover. Okay. So I've reached a point where I've run out. All of this we've just done with one sheet. So you can imagine this is a very, very cheap craft. Take another one. And don't forget, what do? We take away the white. Because again, you don't want the whole, you don't want it to look like you're using wrapping paper. So taking that out, I'm going to tear this again. Again, I don't like straight lines, so that's why I'm tearing it like this. That's a bit too pointy. Oops, can you see me? Nope. There we are. So again, I'm going around. It's probably the most boring video. The only reason that you're seeing this part because I don't know how to press pause. If I knew how to press pause, you'd be seeing the, the after. But I guess this is good as well. Wish you could ask me questions, but you can't. Can you see me? Right, so I'm almost there. I'm going round. That's a bit too don't forget, wet it as much as possible. Oh, this is nice. I love the colors. Not very wintry, but it is very, very vintage. And vintage I like to a certain extent. I hate those big, rosy, kind of Laura Ashley-ish designs. I mean, they are beautiful, but just not for me. Not my style, I suppose. Can't imagine anyone would see me wearing big flowers. Kind of don't like. I don't mind big flowers in my hair though. I'm actually coming out with a headdress collection. It's gonna have big flowers on them. All because I have spent the whole of I think was it November. Bad hair day. Every single day. What I've done now, I've just got these little twists and I cut my hair because I just couldn't cope with not knowing what to do with mid-size TC afro. And I don't think I'd ever perm my hair again or relax my hair again. But man, having non-relaxed hair is not easy. It's either that or you're constantly in a weave, or these days everyone's wearing a wig, and people spend I've heard people spending like £300 on a wig. So what money do you use to pay your gas and electricity then? Anyway, most of the people you find that spend that amount are either earning a bomb or they're students. Where do students get that amount of money? Oops, I forgot. Student finance. And then when the money is finished, because it's on their heads in the shape of what they call it, human hair wig, guess who gets to send money? The other side of the phone. Mom, have you got any spare change? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show you the back now, just so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm just flattening it down. But obviously, when it's all dry, I'm going to peel that off. Because it won't, I'm going to peel it off. That's coming off already, which means I have not wet it enough. Yeah. And that's it, really. Hello. Okay, Eki, stop being silly. Just look around, make sure everything's still stuck down. Yep, there's another piece here that needs a bit of water. Dry. Right, so don't worry too much about anything that's happening here, because all of that is going to come off. That is all going to come off. And once it comes off, you can imagine what's going to happen. It's basically going to be a nice, dry decoupage clock. What you need to do once it's done is to make sure, take some more PVA glue, a tiny bit of water, and just gently, you know, go over the whole thing. That's after you've sort of cleaned it all up, and you know, look at the back at the moment. You don't, you know, all that's going to come off. It's all going to be cleaned off. I'm just leaving it to dry a bit, and then I'm going to use glue and a little bit of water to just go over. And what that does is it sticks it down a lot more, and it glazes it, so it's got this little sort of shiny hard feel. So if I knew how to pose it, I would show you what it looks like. But I don't know how to pose it. How do you pose it? I don't know. So what I might do is I might just add a picture. If you really liked my video, please just put a comment in there and say, wow, Eki, that was great. You need to do some more, you know. And by next time, I will know how to like and how to subscribe, and you know, how to pause and all of that stuff. But for a first video, I don't think I've done too badly. Do you? Thank you. Catch me on Neomari Creative Sector Services on Facebook. There we do loads of art and craft. I hope you like it. Bye.